Your partner, push her slightly against you and hold her by resting your hand on her waist. Not tight, just enough to control the motion. Now, take a step side and draw in slowly. Anyway, we are going to dance to tango by composers like Fresedo, Pirincho, D'Arienzo, which are a bit quicker than the usual ballroom tangos. Still, always try to keep the difference in the tempo. Otherwise, you will be hopping. And try to make it flow with no hopping. That is a straight movement with two beats, a strong one and a residual one.
El tiempo de fuerza y el residual.
The circular movement can be identified by the presence of a pivot, performed by the woman most of the time. First, the straight movement, draw in, and pivot. The fourth part of the movement is the alignment of both bodies. I lead my partner, I take a step, draw in, and ask her to pivot by leading her with my upper body, with my embrace. We do not break the lovely embrace, even if we need to lead the woman to make a circular motion. We call it circular because when the woman pivots, she draws a circle with her foot against the floor. You see the movement? It's a circle, a small circle. Thus, we call it circular. The woman has to take more time because she makes 4 movements in one step. Strong step, residual step, pivot, and alignment before taking the next step, which can be there forward or wherever the man lead her to. Always take the time to enjoy every movement. The man has to respect the end of the step. We will show you a forward ocho step. We start out, lead her, and here comes an invitation. My body makes a movement opposite to her, inviting her in, opening a door. She comes in, I close the door, open it again. I don't let her finish her movement, and then she will fall down. Instead of having her energy high toward the universe, she will fall to the ground. From here, when she comes back, I let her finish, and then push to the next step. The circular movement finishes when the woman aligns her body with the man. As I was telling, try to understand the invitation. Here, open the door, let her in close, open another door, and let her have time to enjoy the step. Instead of opening a cabinet, like this, pushing her once again, I'm sorry, Dolores. Always try to have a communion, a deep understanding. Enjoy the tango in the embrace when the bodies get close. When we get close, I leave a little opening on my left and the woman to her right, the area where we will work in most of the times. She will place her ribs against mine, on her left and on my right, and leave a small opening. If I align here, I won't be able to perform many steps, such as when I go to the side. I have to make it with my foot. Whereas if I have the woman correctly aligned, when I go out, I have a space here that allows me to take the step forward, not sideways. As for the embrace, it implies feeling, communication, respect, many things. When we dance, movements are created with the central part of our bodies, not with our feet. Give me your hand. Put it here. Don't move it. Even if I step away, don't move it. If I want to make a step, here it is. But when I really start to move, I do so from my chest. Our upper body creates the movements. Out it does not dance, it only follows the movements of the legs. Legs dance and body follows. I open, invite, wait, lead, stop. But we never break the embrace. There is no need to do this. This is achieved with a little.
This is achieved by means of a contrary force. For instance, the man holds me, and if I don't exert a contrary force in this arm, I'll end here, completely off balance. So, I exert a contrary force, and he'll do so too. It's as if we were plugged, and our hands were the plugs, and our energy runs through these wires, our arms, and we're connected with the same amount of energy, no more and no less. If he uses a bit more energy, I'll do so too. If his energy decays, mine will too. Or it may happen that my energy decays and he'll realize that I need to change the tempo.
She said something crucial here. Resisting is not pushing. She's not pushing my arm. We are both uniting our upper bodies. As I have her resistance, I will work with her resistance from below, pressing. I am in total control of my partner's body. I don't need to open my hand, nor push, nor mistreat her. All dances, and especially tango, with its close clasp, deserve respect. And we have to start by ourselves. We have to respect ourselves in order to respect our partner. Submission is in the past. Here is 50-50. A woman comes to give me her best for the next 3 minutes. So, respect means never to subdue her nor push her down. We have to respect her. We have to be one when dancing, not two.